welcome to my new video. I have just returned from the most beautiful trip to a lovely Greek island. I was there for about 2.5 weeks and I left my brother in charge of my plants. So in this video, I'm going to go through, have a look at my plants. I've just arrived home, so I'm going to see what they're looking like. I did video call him once in the just over 2 weeks to get him to water them. He was very heavy-handed with the watering can. But yeah, let's just see how they're doing, growth, progress, if there's any casualties, any that I need to repot. It's now mid-October as well. So this is the season where it starts to get a little bit trickier because in the summer, there's a lot more sunlight, there's a lot more heat, there's generally more humidity as well. Whereas now we're transitioning and here in the UK we get quite harsh winters and definitely not very much sunlight either. So I'm going to take you around, do a bit of a plant tour, but also see what the plants are looking like after leaving them alone for the first time for 2 weeks. So first of all, starting with my Monstera, look at this huge leaf that's come out. When I left just over 2 weeks ago, it was just like a tiny little bit here. And now, yeah, the whole leaf is about to unfurl, which is really cool. It looks like a great leaf. And look at this huge aerial root. So this one is looking good. Now moving over here, first of all, my beautiful watermelon peperomia. These plants are semi-succulent, so you can feel when their leaves will kind of go a little bit squishy and not as firm. I think this is a weird flower thing. All in all, I think this is doing well. Now this is my silver sword propagation. I don't know what has happened to this leaf. When I left, it was definitely not yellow at all. It looked exactly like this healthy one. The roots are still really strong. I don't know what it could be other than it didn't have enough water and the roots are kind of right near the top, but I can't imagine that would turn it yellow. The only other thing is that you can see here where my thumb is, there is a new leaf coming through. And sometimes with plants, when a new leaf grows, the oldest one dies off. But this normally doesn't happen when this new leaf is so small. So I'm just going to see what happens. I think I'll chop that yellow one off because it's not going to go back to green. And hopefully it'll be okay as long as the roots are still strong. They look good. I obviously need to change the water, but that will be fine. Moving on to my other propagation, this Maranta. Again, weird. So the roots have got a lot stronger. I do need to change this water. But there's also this tiny leaf at the top, which I've never seen before. And I don't think that's going to grow into a healthy leaf because I believe it should grow a lot bigger. They don't grow tiny like that and then suddenly grow into a bigger leaf. So again, I'm going to change the water, keep an eye on it and just see what happens. But at least it's still got strong roots. These plants are all just my cacti and succulents. They're all fine as they don't need as much water. These are my propagations, which again are all fine. Here, I love this plant so much. It's my zebra basket vine. Has the most beautiful leaves in the light as well. And the back is like a purpley colour. This is doing really well. It's definitely grown. Just before I went away, I chopped a few of the vines and it seems to be doing really well. Even these bits, this is all new growth where you can see the leaves are like slightly shinier and it's been growing upwards like this, which is a really good sign. Moving over here, this is my jewel orchid. To be honest, I don't know whether it's doing well or not. I got this only about a week before I went away. The leaves are like wavy like this and I'm not really sure why, so let me know if you know why. I don't know if it needs a bit more light, but it's still standing up. I think it still looks okay, so yeah, who knows, to be honest. Moving here to my philodendron micans. I love this plant. Really velvety leaves and it's pretty easy to look after as well. So there's a new leaf here. I think there's another new one coming over here as well. A little aerial root here. I think it's doing well. Not one to worry about. This is my propagation station, which looks horrible at the moment because I need to change the water. But again, I think it's all doing okay. String of bananas. Philodendron Brazil has a few new leaves. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Why does it do this? Does anyone know why it comes out like this? It might be the space is a bit too small maybe for the roots. I might try and plant this. Yeah, that doesn't look good. If anyone knows, let me know. Now this is my one and only Hoya. Whoa, what is this? I don't understand why it grows like this, like these really long things. But it's got no leaves on it. Well, there's a tiny leaf there, but why does it grow like this? Is that normal? I don't know. This is so strange. What do I do? Okay, but there's a few. I'm actually so amazed at all of this new growth, considering it's been like horrible weather and winter. These leaves are a bit brownish, but I don't know, they might be new leaves. I have no idea basically about this one, so let me know if you know. This, my pilia plant, is doing, oh, this is like a snake. It's doing okay, I think. Yeah, it pretty much looks exactly the same as when I left, so I'm not going to worry about that. Whoa! This is so cool. Look at all that. So this is my watermelon peperomia propagation. So I got this just with this one leaf and it had some roots. When I left, it had two tiny leaves, actually about the size of that one, a bit bigger than that one that's coming through there. I can't believe there's four now. Look how perfect they look. That's incredible. In only 2 weeks. That's amazing. Really, really good. So nice. That one's doing well. This my agave, whatever it's called. Agave Nana, I think it's called. Again, doing well. That's fine. Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about these cactus either. This, yeah, I've never actually seen it like this dehydrated. So basically when the leaves curl like this, it just needs water. So I think if I give it some water, it should just uncurl and it should be okay, I think. Who knows? I can't remember if he watered this one or not. Here, this plant is doing well, which I'm so glad about. It's one of my favorites. Oh, look, there's even new leaves. Oh, that's so cool. Seeing as it's no longer growing season. This guy. Oh, don't want to look at it because otherwise it dies. Keep going. This is my silver dragon, doing really well. This was the new leaf that had just about come out just before I left. So yeah, it's looking good. I think it's slightly bigger than the others, which is always a good sign. I'll just check because with these plants, often, yeah, here it is. When a new leaf grows, the smallest one will die off, which is, yeah, this one. Which is fine because the new leaf is bigger, so it's all good. This one is a bit droopy though. I think it needs water and then it should be okay. Golden pothos, really good plant to look after, like it's so easy. And yeah, ooh, new leaves. That's pretty cool. I think it's got 2 new leaves. This one's new as well. You can tell how shiny they are. Now this plant, also been having a bit of trouble with, I think because it's so long. I worry about it. I don't want it to die, but I think it was a bit too wet before and now maybe it's a bit too dry. I don't really get what it means when the leaves roll backwards like this, because it seems to do this when it's too wet and when it needs water, so it's not very helpful. This is a painting that I did. This, my black velvet, I'm going to show you in the light because look how incredible those leaves are. And is that a new leaf that's coming in the middle there? That little spike? I hope so. That'd be really cool if it is. This, oh no, this is the mother pilia plant and doesn't look too good. There's like this leaf, a leaf on the floor there. Oh, and another one here. Okay. I think maybe it just needs some water and it needs to spin round. I hope. This leaf is weird. We'll see what happens. My Pilia Valley, very dry. Oh, and the leaves have actually gone really, like normally these leaves are very rigid and this has gone really soft. It's not meant to be like that, so I think it's really dry. I don't think he watered this one. And then finally my string of turtles, which is doing really well. I think it's okay. That is all of my plants, so overall I'm pretty impressed. They seem to be, most of them, doing okay. They definitely need water now, but I think judging by the weather that it was really warm in the summer, and then suddenly now it's gone quite cold and definitely much less sunlight, I thought it would probably be a bit worse, but it's okay. So yeah, guess I should trust my brother more. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the plant tour and just seeing a few of the signs that your plants need water or more light or changing in temperatures and what the winter is going to bring. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe.